Good afternoon, viewers. We have a Denyse Wang Stoneback. She's running for State Rep District 16, include Devon Avenue, Skokie, Martin Grove, some area of the Nias. Let's just talk to her and get some idea about why she's running for the state and what interest she's having. So the first question I'm asking you, Denyse, what is the major issue facing in your district and what you do about them if elected?
So a major issue in my district when I'm knocking on doors and speaking with residents is the number one issue of concern is safety. And that's something that I've been working on for years, is to improve safety in our district, our communities, and all across Illinois. I founded a nonprofit to fight gun violence after the Sandy Hook school shooting, which broke everyone's heart in our country. It really brought to light the important need, urgent need, of better gun laws in our country, in our state, and in all of our communities.
If you elected, what is your top priority for the voters?
So this would be definitely my top priority, is to bring better gun laws to Illinois. It's something that I have been working on for 6 years as the president of People for a Safer Society, the nonprofit, and it's something that I would be able to do even more effectively as a state representative. There are lots of instances in which people who are dangerous are able to get a hold of firearms, are able to get a hold of assault weapons, and commit heinous crimes, and we must stop this. I'm especially concerned about felons who are able to hold on to their weapons after their FOID cards have been revoked, and I'm also really concerned about the prevalence of assault weapons that are used in mass shootings, such as the one in the we haven't done anything about this in the state of Illinois. Fortunately, I was able to help Skokie, Grove, and Evanston all pass municipal assault weapons bans several years ago, but I feel that in Illinois we could improve safety a lot by passing a statewide assault weapons ban.
Okay, another question, do you live in District 16 or you live other place?
I do live in the 16th district. I've actually been a resident here for over 30 years. I grew up in Skokie and went to all the public schools, graduated from Niles North High School, and moved away, went to college, eventually moved back to Skokie to raise my own family here in our district. So this is really home for me.
Okay, do you believe the healthcare is a right or is a privilege?
It's absolutely a right. Every human being has a right to have health care, and that's something we definitely need to work on.
Tell me about when you elected, what you will do for our school, what you think there's something is missing and you have to do something for our school student or like children.
This is absolutely another top priority for me, is to improve education and fund education in our state. I'm a former teacher. I taught English and translation abroad, and then I worked for many years in educational publishing as an editor and project manager. So I've worked on a lot of children's textbooks, and public education is a top priority for me. Our schools in our community really are very good, but they aren't funded from the state as much as they should be. And so I would work to generate revenue through the state of Illinois to be able to fully fund education. We also really need to fund our public schools in underserved areas as well, to make sure that we lift those children up.
The illegal immigrant is a major problem in the country or in your state?
I think that immigrants bring a richness of diversity to all of our communities. And I'm actually the daughter of an immigrant from China, and that one of the best things in the district is that people in all corners of the world, languages spoken, from all over the world, and I think this just brings so much wonderful diversity and richness. So we need to welcome our immigrants and treat them with all the respect that they deserve.
Okay, what is your plan to secure our children in the school? Do you support active shooter drill in the school and workplace?
So I think that this is really unfortunate that we've come to the place where we feel the need to have active shooter drills. I've knocked on a lot of doors and spoken to residents where children are actually traumatized by active shooter drills, and I think that what the recommendation of the National Education Association and Everytown for Gun Safety is currently to have active shooter drills but without the children so that they are not traumatized. I do think that we really need to work hard to strengthen our gun laws and institute assault weapons bans to make our communities and our schools safer. And they would definitely be safer making sure that guns are not in schools.
Okay, next question. If you elected, do you have any plan to improve and work in infrastructure and especially road, railroad, bridges, sewage system in your district?
Yes, absolutely. Infrastructure is really important. I know Governor Pritzker passed an infrastructure plan last year, and I support that. I think we need to funnel enough revenue and funds into our district to make sure our roads are safe and secure and renovated.
Okay, next question. Do you support or oppose the death penalty?
I absolutely oppose the death penalty. I do not believe that we should be instituting a death penalty. That is definitely wrong.
Okay, what is the big issue in your district? What you think, what is the big issue, and you will do the right away once you elected?
Well, certainly, as I mentioned before, gun safety is a top priority for me, and I think it's also a concern for many residents. But after that, and education as well, but after that, I think a lot of people really are concerned about property taxes. And this will be addressed definitely by increasing revenue, fully funding education, and allowing school districts to lower property taxes. So that's something, certainly, the fiscal crisis in Illinois needs to be addressed.
Okay, why you choose Democrat Party? Why you not choose the Republican?
Well, I'm a Democrat because my views and values reflect those of the Democratic Party. I believe that when everyone works together and does their fair share, that we're all better for it. And so that's pretty much the view of the Democratic Party, and I agree with it.
Okay, thank you for your time, and hopefully we will meet you again in some place. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saeed.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.